Hi Marco, this is Anita Smith. I spoke yesterday about me sending you this custom video on how to improve your online presence. I said that we get to look at some of the numbers and stuff that the competitors are getting. You might be asking why I would be doing a video like this and what's in it for me. Oftentimes I found most small business owners they're too busy running their own business to really dig in, learn this stuff, how to best invest in their online presence. So I found that when I give them like a free attack plan of these things that they could actually do themselves to help their business, has resulted in some people saying like, wow, that was awesome. I like this. Could you do it for me? Or they do it themselves and then they start getting more leads and then they want more and they reach back out to me and say, hey, those things really worked. Let's talk. So that's kind of why I do this, just because it's effective and it actually helps people. But we'll get right into it. Let's see. So let's say someone is searching for a service in your area. They're going to plug in something like this. We call this a buyer intent keyword. These are the best ways people are going to find you. First things that pop up, top one is like the paid ads. We're not going to talk about those. They have a place sometimes. But today, we just want to concentrate on things you can do for free. Next one is the map pack. I'm sure you're very familiar with this. Here at the end, we can talk about some things you can do to help you rank here as well. But what we're going to talk about today is how to bring you up higher in what we call the organic search listings down here, because these really help drive leads for free. Some contractors ask me, they're like, why do I even need to bother with my website when, I'm on the maps and I get a lot of leads from here? Well, the truth is that a really strong performing website actually does help your listing rank higher up here. And it's also like a trust metric. People do click through this and they check you out. Also, when people do this search, about 17% will go to the number 1 spot, 15% will go to the number 2 spot here, but around like 23.7% of the search results are still going here, even when there's a map pack present. So let's take a look here. There's 3 things that are going to help your website rank, and that is content, citations, and backlinks. So really quickly, we'll talk about the content. So Google likes to see about 1,200 to 1,500 words. On a web page, you have some great images, but having some more content here might help. That helps Google pull more information and kind of match you to more searches. We look here. This is the number 1 result right now. I have their website pulled up, Tallahassee Concrete, and you'll see that they have like quite a bit more words on their page. They're probably right at that sweet spot. There may be closer to like 1,800 words. The other thing that helps is if I search that exact term we were just searching, concrete contractor Tallahassee, they have it showing on their page exactly like 3 times. If we go to yours and search for the same thing, it doesn't show up. So I would go in, and if I were you, I'd get this on your page like 4 times. Whatever your competitor's doing, you just want to beat them by a little bit. The other thing that you'll notice is they have things like that. These are other search terms. If someone's looking specifically for concrete patios, this is probably what they're going to put in. Or stamped concrete. If you do these things as well, having it on your homepage or on a service page, that's also going to help you get some more of those types of leads. There's one thing about this web page here that I could tell you is a little secret. I'm pretty sure these guys aren't a real company. And that's just because I've been doing this long enough, I can recognize it. I believe this is what we call a lead generation site. Let's see. Yep. You see this here? This site is a free service to assist homeowners in connecting with service contractors. What these guys do is they get leads to this website, and then they send those leads probably to another local company there. It doesn't really matter. But this can be a good model to look at and see what's working for them and kind of copy it for yourself. Never copy words exactly. make them your own. You already have images and stuff like that that are specific to you. This is fantastic. As a customer, I would look at this and be like, oh yeah, these guys are legit. It's not like that other site. Like, I know this is a real company. Here's another little hint. These images, you can name them as those keywords. So I think all yours here are saved as Tallahassee Masonry and Concrete, which isn't bad. But it might be better to start saving these as those exact keywords that you want to rank for. So that's content. Let's talk about backlinks. So this tool is called Ahrefs. It's not free, but it's a really useful tool in kind of showing, what the traffic is behind different keywords. So what we're looking at is that same one we're searching. It happens to be one of the best performing ones in your area. So as you see, here's those guys we're just talking about. They're polling 90 people a month to their website, and their top keyword is Tallahassee Concrete. That's another one. And let's see, here we at number 6. In traffic, you're pulling about 15 a month. So you can see just by increasing your rankings a bit, how many more people you're going to get to your site. And the more people you get to the site, the more calls you're going to get, obviously. So really quickly to talk about the next thing that's going to help you is backlinks. So let's take a look at yours here and go to the overview of your site. All right, so you're getting 15, like I said, about 15 a month-ish from 9 keywords. Here's the keywords you're ranking for. But let's go back and take a look at your backlinks so I can explain that really fast. So backlinks, there are other sites that are linking to you. It's kind of like find out more information on concrete patios here. And they link to a page where you talk about that. Internet's like a big popularity contest. So the stronger the site is that points to you, the better that is for your own popularity. So here's your backlinks. You have 14 different domains that point to you 16 times. I'll show you back where I got that number. 14 places pointing to you 16 times. Not all backlinks are created equal. Like I said, some are more powerful than others. Particularly these ones called do follow. That's that other site saying, hey, these guys have information and I vouch for them. These types called no follow, they don't really pass much power. It's like saying yeah, these guys, they're here, but I don't really vouch for them. Some of these could be citations, which I'll talk about next. But let's see, out of those 16, just 5 of yours are called those do follow links. So it's not much power passing to you. Let's take a look back at that top performing site, that lead gen site I was talking about. Let's see how many they have. So they have 60 domains pointing at them 87 times. That may seem like a lot, but this is totally beatable. In just a few months, you could have this. And another hint is when you see a contractor at the top, you can go and find their best performing backlinks and you can go get them for yourself. So if you get some of theirs and then you just get a few more extra to beat them, it really helps a lot. The last one that's going to help you, I was going to discuss, are citations. That is just your name, address, and phone number occurring across the web in different directories. An example of a directory, I pulled up a list for concrete companies. I mean, your Google business profile is your top one. You want to be in the map pack, which you are. But this is also like Angie's List. I think that's a paid one now, so I don't necessarily recommend that. Owls is another one. Facebook actually has a directory in it. The Better Business Bureau, Bright Local is a tool for managing that. Manta is another one. These are just, directories where you're listed. But what's important is to make sure that your name, address, and phone number is correct across the web. And here's another hint. This also plays a big role in how you're ranking up here. Because if Google sees that hours are not right in some directory like Yelp or something, or it's different than what they see, or if Google sees that your address is a little bit different from place to place, especially if you move, stay on top of this, they're going to push your rankings down up here because they're less confident that they're providing good information to their customers. And Google really doesn't like it when they show the wrong hours or something like that, because then their customer isn't happy. So, gosh, I know you're up here. Where are you? So obviously you want to be showing higher at the top in this one as well. Here you are. So if you reach out to me, I can give you like some more tips on how to increase your rankings here. But the biggest hint, see what your competitors are doing, like where they're active. Are they doing updates? How many photos are they doing? And try to beat them. But I can give you more specific tips that are going to help you rank in the maps as well. And when you're ranking high, both here and here, like then you're really crushing it on getting numbers that the #1 performing website is getting. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you found it valuable, you can just reach out. Like I said, I could give you even some more tips on your Google business profile and getting that up a little bit higher. But just feel free to give me a call. My number is 970-307-7887, or you can just reply to the email. And I can even just send you like a calendar link if you just want to set up like a call or something to find out more. Anyway, thanks so much and have a wonderful day.